listening to the Mark Lesko Podcast, a podcast by diehard fans for fans. Mark covers all things Penn State football and the Pittsburgh Steelers, as well as anything related to the sports and fitness world. Tune in weekly to listen to a couple of dedicated fans talk about these topics without filters. Thank you for listening to the Mark Lesko Podcast.
All right, everybody. Welcome back into another episode of the Mark Lesko Podcast. This is probably the worst situation we've ever been in as fans going into an episode. So certainly uncharted waters, but Chris, welcome back in, man. Thanks for coming on.
Oh, Chris is muted. Guys,
can you hear us, Chris?
Yeah, I could hear you. You guys hear me?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, I think you heard what I said, Chris. But yeah, welcome back in, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Brett, welcome back in, man. You and I have been covering this team all off season. We've covered this team. We put our heart and soul into this podcast and this team.
Yeah.
And at this point, I can't be angry. I'm not. None of us are really we're angry, but we're past the point of coming on here and being
Pissed off.
So, yeah, because I knew personally that this could happen. I thought maybe it would happen. And after the Oregon game is when I really gave up, man. Because I knew what that loss probably meant and what it led to. Pray for Drew. Let's hope he's okay. We don't want anybody to get hurt. I feel bad for him. And at this point, I've said it. I don't like Franklin as a coach, but at this point, I'm looking at him as a human being. And he's in a really tough spot. I feel bad for him. I
feel bad for Drew, man. That sucks. He was trying.
Yeah. I feel bad for Drew. I feel bad for Franklin, and I pray for the team. I pray for Franklin because he's going through a really, really rough time right now. But it's all kind of come to a head, guys. So there's some videos that I could show after the game if you guys want to watch them.
I don't want to watch anything that has to do with James Franklin unless he's saying I'm done, I quit, I'm moving on. I'm just being honest, man. I'm done hearing his crap. I don't.
Chris, you go ahead. And
I'm just letting you say what you guys think. No, I mean, like I was telling you backstage, this is bigger than just this year. It's bigger than just, okay, we're supposed to have this great team. This year's not working out. Yeah. It's bigger than that. This is a crucial turning point of Penn State football. This honestly could be close to the death of the program. Not the death, but we could turn into a 500 Nebraska type team. If you keep going with this guy, we're done. We already lost one top recruit. I mean, Kevon Taylor, our spell, got his foot out the door. Recruits are going to leave. Nobody's going to want to come here. And we are headed to the dark years from 2000 to 2004. I don't care what it takes for this school with the buyout. You got to find a way. I mean, negotiate, get with some whales, ask them donate what you could. The school should put up the money for whatever else. A buyout could be negotiated where it doesn't have to be paid off all up front. It could be paid over a course of years. But the sad part is, reading the message boards, they're saying that the only thing that matters is putting butts in the stand, and as long as people keep going to the games, they're making their money. They're not gonna buy them out. So you need a real boycott, not a couple thousand students. You need a boycott from everybody. Stop buying season tickets.
Chris, can you give me 1 second?
We're done. Yeah.
Hey, Drunk Vigo, y'all be stacking L's. I smash the like button for you losers. Drinking your own tears, bro. You're blocked. You're a moron. Shut up.
Fuck it.
Go ahead, Chris.
No, I mean, look, we say it like it is. I mean, none of us have defended Franklin. Like, we knew that the guy was not the person in the answer, but it's not fair to the fans. It's not fair to the players, donors, alumni that we have to be stuck with this guy. And if he had any kind of backbone, which he doesn't, he would bow out. He would do what's best for this program. Bow out. You got all the money in the world. Just bow out. Go live your life so you don't run this program into the ground anymore, because you're hurting us. You don't know how to fix this. And you're not only ruining the season, you're killing this entire program. This program with such a rich history, you single-handedly, you're killing it, Franklin.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, yeah, I want to be respectful, but you guys can say what you want. I like, my mindset right now is I said last night in my rant, I don't like him as a coach. I said this is probably going to be the 2020 year all over again, and we could lose tomorrow. We lost. We're 3-3. We've beaten, not even convincingly, man. We've beaten 3 cupcake teams.
Yep.
And none of those games were like,
yeah.
Except for Nevada.
I really thought we'd get by Northwestern at least. I thought it might be ugly, but we'd get by them. But Jesus.
I thought we'd win by like a touchdown, which we don't throw a pick in the end zone. We probably do. But, the little things, man, the penalties, all that's going to kill us, man. It all adds up. We had the worst. We had terrible luck after those 2 losses, and we played like crap on defense. Our offense wasn't good. Just bad ball, bad coaching. Just bad.
I don't know if this guy knows what he's talking about, but this Stephen Kyle says Drew out for the year. And I don't know how they would announce that fast, because it wasn't a leg injury. It was something with his head. So I don't think he –
it was something with his leg. He was limping.
I think he's just saying that.
I don't know if he's out for the season. It looked bad.
He's going to miss a couple games for sure.
It looked bad, but, like I said –
I thought it was an upper – I know he got hit hard, but –
we don't want anybody to get hurt, obviously. But I'm just going to play this real quick because this is what I say about Franklin as a human being. Like, if it plays. I mean, I guess he's like kind of protecting his family there.
Well, that's understandable.
Yeah, and then those guys had those bags on their heads. But yeah,
he's no longer big game James. He's
not even big game James anymore now. So yeah, it's one of those situations, man. You guys keep commenting. We'll try to get to your comments, but please subscribe if you haven't. Support the channel. Help us get to 1,000 subs. We're almost monetized, so thank you guys for your support. We're going to keep covering this team regardless. I love this team. And that's it. So, but, they're booing him, but Oregon lost, which is awesome. I love that. I mean, the way they acted after their win against us, I'm like, man, you guys need to act like you've been there before. They just lost at home to Indiana. I mean, Indiana seems to be the real deal, man. I mean, Oregon, it's just karma for the way they – it's just karma for the way they acted. They're freaking classless. Dan Lanning is absolutely out of his mind. But to get to the game, guys, you know, they ran K-Tron a lot more. Didn't work to win, but the defense looked horrible. Aller didn't look very good. I mean, they ran K-Tron. They pretty much did what they had to do, and they still couldn't win. So, Brett, what are your thoughts on the?
Mine are sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, they ran K-Tron and it worked until it didn't. The run blocking was still iffy. They at least did the game plan that we all wanted. They ran K-Tron much more than Nick. They randomly threw Nick in there. I think it was the second quarter or something. He had a couple okay runs, but nothing great. Play calling still atrocious. You're doing a screen pass on first down. You lose 3 yards. So it's 2nd and 13. Like, you're living in 2nd and long, 3rd and decent or long, like most of the freaking game, because you just couldn't get shit going on first down. It's a hard way to live that way, man. It's really tough, you know. It's the whole offensive scheme and play calling and all of it, man. It's just receivers aren't getting open. Devontae Ross was the only receiver to have really a catch, other than Kyron Hudson. He had 1 catch, I think.
And a bad drop.
Yeah, that was a bad drop by Kyron Hudson he should have had. Liam Clifford, not sure why he was playing at all. If he's not going to run block, sure, if you want to put him in the run block, that's fine.
Thanks, Gareth Brooks.
They put him in at outside receiver. He doesn't come back for the ball, throws a pick in the end zone. That wasn't even really Drew's fault. The ball was where it needed to be. Liam Clifford falls back, doesn't even come forward. I mean, Jordan played great, but he tried. Nobody's getting open. Just bad. The defense was absolutely horrible. We're lucky they only scored 22 points or whatever it was. Run defense is non-existent. Pass rush is, for the most part, non-existent. Northwestern was holding a lot, wasn't called ever, not once. So the refs were terrible too. Just all of it, man. It was just a horrible game. Just hard to watch, right? Like, you just don't even want to watch it. But I'm a diehard Penn State fan, so I find myself fighting through another hour trying to watch it. We go up 5 points or whatever it was. I'm like, all right, let's get a stop here on defense. Can't get a stop. Puts the offense in a rough position. Drew runs. He gets injured. Grunkmeyer goes in there. Nobody's open, of course, because why would they be open? Nobody's getting open the whole game. And then Grunk tries to get in there. He gets murdered, too. They both got hit hard, man. Grunk got smacked, too. Luckily, he got hit higher up, so he didn't hurt his leg. But
that could have been targeting, honestly. He got hit right in the head.
It's a tough spot to put your backup quarterback in 4th and 3. But I agree with the play not the play call specifically. I agree with going for it, because even if we would have punted it, our defense wasn't doing anything to stop them. So I felt like you do go for it in that position, as much as I don't like the coaching right now. You got to fight and try for it. I thought that was gutsy. Just didn't work out. And then we couldn't stop the run at the end, and game's over. So, yeah, A.J. Harris had a rough outing. He slipped on that one. Number 17 on Northwestern was killing us, dude. He had like 100 yards receiving.
Simple
Never heard of the
slants.
guy. He killed us. He was getting open. They were doing the same play on us, dude. They were doing slants on the left side, slants on the right side, just murdering our guys. So just bad ball. Linebacker play is abysmal. Defensive tackle play is abysmal. Just horrendous, man. I don't really have any other words for it. It's not Penn State football. That's not the defense that we grew up watching. It's not the defense that we've been used to the last 5 years. It's just bad ball, man. It's hard to watch. It sucks, man. 3-3. It makes you not want to watch another game. We have to play at Iowa with a backup quarterback. And maybe he'll thrive. Maybe he'll do something, but who cares good for him if he does, but the team's screwed. We're 3-3, right? So
I don't ever want to see a player get hurt, but I'm kind of glad that we were going with Gronk to at least get him ready for next season if there's any silver lining. And again, I'm not saying that. Not saying that being insensitive, wanting to hurt. No, I mean, I've always been a big on Gronk. But so here's what I want to say. I've been thinking about this. Like, this team completely lacks an offensive identity. Now, I just hear me out on this. When you have, like, remember when Harbaugh at Michigan, like the middle of his run at Michigan, it wasn't that good. He tried to go to a spread offense. He brought Josh Gaddis in, tried to go to a spread offense. It didn't work out. So what did he do? He went back to his DNA of power football, utilize the tight ends, take your shots when you have them, okay? That's Harbaugh football, just power offense. You look at a Josh Heupel at Tennessee, a Lane Kiffin at Ole Miss, they're predominantly a spread offense. There's no power run. They're a spread offense. What is Penn State? Like, besides the word gimmicky, which is what they are, they don't have an identity. It's almost like they're trying to be a power run team, but also want to try to be a spread team as well. And you can't do that. They don't have an identity. They can't do one thing well, but yet it's like they're trying to blend two things together. Now, I knew coming in these receivers weren't that good. I told everybody I would take Harrison Wallace over any of them. And even though he's regressing a little this year, it seems.
Hey, Chris, we're picking up some background noise there, man. Is that you?
Hold on. I had TV on low. It's completely off now, so I have a fan on, but there should be no more. There should be more volume or anything.
Drew is out for the season. It was just posted. Yep.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
But I just think the team lacks an identity of what they want to do. Now, I know we had some good players here when Joe Moorhead was here. When Joe Moorhead was here, it was a pure RPO read option. There was no power run. People got sick of the slow mesh point, but he was married to that. And we don't I remember when Ricky Ronnie was here, people would say, oh, he needs to be more creative, and people would talk about creativity. That's all that this Kotelnicki tries to do is be creative, but everything he does is covered. It's covered. And it's a total lack of identity on offense. The one thing I'd like to say, even though we went to Katron more, is he still went back to Nick in the first half when Katron was starting to cook. Katron played the first 2-3 series. We were cooking. You know, like, momentum is a real thing in offense. We're cooking. We're running the ball well. We're getting in a groove. And he goes back to Nick for like 2 series in a row. At halftime, Nick Singleton had 7 carries for 2 yards. Katron had 9 carries for 6 yards. So don't go to Nick at all. Like, I'm not lying. This might sound crazy. Nick Singleton would be like the 5th or 6th string on my team. If I would have Corey Smith, I would have Quinyon Martin, Cam Wallace, and I would even have Tiki Hayes over him. I don't know how good Jabri Coleman is yet. I don't want to hear about inconsistency. Anybody's going to give you more than 2 yards a carry. You know, like, come on, guys. But this coach, and I got a friend, and a lot of people say, oh, but he paid him NIL. And there's people that think that, like, there was some kind of, like, handshake, side deep promise to Nick. You come back and you'll play just as much as last year. You'll split the carries. That's what we're paying you for. Listen, bullshit. There's no contract you have to honor. Franklin isn't even coaching to win the game anymore. I'm not saying he's intentionally trying to lose, but he's intentionally trying to play a guy that shouldn't be playing.
Yeah, which is almost the same thing. It's like almost the same thing.
You're not obligated to that. You're not obligated to that. The defense is such a mess. I went back. I don't know if you guys go back and rewatch games slow down, but I was going back in the middle of that game on 2-3 runs where we're gouging them just to see what's going on in the middle of the field with the line. The linebacker play is the worst I've ever seen. I've been a Penn State fan following this team from the late 80s up. I've never seen linebacker play this bad. In the 2020 COVID year to start the year, the linebackers were a mess for a little bit. But Don DeLuca and Amari Campbell are just not that good. They're running into blocks instead of going after the ball carrier. They're like it used to be they're waiting to get blocked, but then when they're pressing and attacking the line of scrimmage, instead of attacking the ball carrier, they're running into the ball carrier. They're running in the blocks. And how many times are you going to watch Denai Dennis Sutton take this big outside rush where you know there's going to be a gap there and nobody's filling? There's nobody filling. Like, it's just a mess. This Jim Knowles defense is not good. We don't have the personnel to use it. Every Ohio State fan under the sun I spoke with said it takes a year or two to learn. But it's more than that. You got to have the horses.
Yeah, the coaching is
so I don't know. It's a mess.
Questionable, man. I mean, the defense is not working.
Yeah.
OSU fans are saying in the chat that Knowles sucks and this and that. I mean, he won a national title, so he can't be that bad. But
well, of course they're gonna say that now because he left you. But give me a break.
Yeah,
you know it was good for you guys.
The offense is absolutely horrendous. We're gonna give John Caldwell here. We're gonna give John here an opportunity to speak his mind. He just said he wanted to come on for a couple minutes. So,
what's up, John?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
You're in the NYC, huh?
Yeah. I'm leaving our watch parties right now, and I just want to say, this was a funeral. It should have been worse than that. It already was. But it was really sad to be at her homecoming watch party and just see everybody kind of have little to no faith, and the remaining people that were there at the end of the game were just people that were betting on everything. So that's kind of where we're at right now. And hey, I don't know if this is an ability thing, judging by the amount of money that we spent on this program over the last offseason. It tells me that it's not an ability thing. But what I'm watching on the field right now is there has to be some criticism, right? Am I nuts?
No, we're great.
Is this like, am I upset at the team over being overpaid, or am I upset at the team for not having the ability? If they don't have the ability, that's fine. Like, I'm there, but like, why? Like, what kind of judgment of talent do we have? Anyway, I'll leave it to you guys.
Yeah, I mean,
there's a big disconnect, man. After last year, we have most of the same players. Like, something's very off.
Yeah. So I said it last night on my little rant that this is the most talented team Penn State's ever had, and we might have one. We're already having one of the worst seasons we've ever had. So the common denominator is Franklin, and again, like, I don't mean to rag on it too much, but he is absolutely the issue. And Faf just said FSU in 24. I mean, it's going to be worse than that. Well, I guess not, but it's going to be. We're not going to a bowl game. I mean, Grunk is now the quarterback, so it's kind of like up in the air a little bit. What could happen? I have high hopes for him, but like Chris said,
is he ready?
Aller going down. When he went down, he was on the ground holding his head. I was like, all right, Grunk is now our quarterback. I think he's done. And I hate to see him get hurt. I feel bad for him. Mm-hmm. But Gronk is now the quarterback, and he's going to be the starter for the rest of the year. And, I mean, for us next year, this couldn't be, better for Gronk and the team in the sense that he's now the starter. God, man, I feel bad for Drew. I feel bad for I feel bad, man. Like, I'm going to defend my team. I feel bad for Franklin. I want my coach to win. He's my coach right now. I don't want this for him or anybody. Like, for everything I know is that he's a really hardworking guy. People say he's a nice guy. He's a good guy. I don't know him personally. He seems like he's he's always carried himself very well, very militaristically, if that's a word. I mean, he seems like he's carries himself with a lot of discipline and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy that this is happening. I never thought at the beginning of the year this would happen. So this is like they're not even going to go to a bowl game. Like, this couldn't be worse. I don't think they're going to a bowl game, man. Not one bowl game. I don't think they get 6 wins.
What makes it worse is the recruits.
Rutgers up in the air, man.
Yeah, rough day for Mark Campbell too. He was good like the first couple of games, but it's just him out there, man. Dom DeLuca, he can't fight for Dom DeLuca. Like, he can't pee for Dom. Like, he can only do fight for himself, right? So Mark Campbell had a rough game, but there's nobody else out there fighting with him. So I don't know.
Middle of defense is a mess. It's a mess. Hey, John, what part of New York are you from, if you don't mind me asking? I was there not too long ago. I don't know if he's muted.
Yeah, John's muted.
Well, he's walking through the streets of New York City, so
probably.
No, I just wondering where he's at, because I go to New York every now and then. But whatever.
I'm coming from the East Village. I'm walking over to my subway stop right now. I was trying to hear. I felt like my name was being called. So I what's going on?
No, he's a PA guy.
That's like near the Lower East Side, right?
Yeah. It's right above the Lower East Side, and what I'll say is this: it's like this walk home right now, and I'm wearing my retro I got because it's homecoming weekend, so I'm wearing my like 1990s knit sweatshirt. It's like 60 degrees, a little windy, a little rainy, and I'm like, you know what? I gotta break this out today. And as I'm walking home, and you guys don't get to experience this, thankfully. But I'm seeing Indiana fans, I'm seeing Oregon fans, I'm seeing Ohio State fans, I'm seeing Boomer Sooners, and everybody's yelling at me. Nobody's going everybody's yelling at the guy with the Penn State shit on. So, and I know I kind of had the reins put on me. It's like, don't go too hard. I don't want to. But, it is embarrassing as a fan. It's your homecoming game. You announce this stuff in advance, and your Alumni Association chapter benefits from attendance at these games. And if you have no faith in your team, then what's there? Really, what is there? I hope they can figure it out. I really do. James Franklin is my coach, for now. So I support that. I've always supported. You can look at our page, PSU NYC on Instagram, or Penn State NYC on Instagram. Been a huge supporter of Drew Aller and Franklin for years. Just, I'm getting embarrassed now. So,
John, can I ask you a question? John, you're part of your alumni association out there, correct?
Yes.
I asked. Okay, does your alumni association, are they connected with Happy Valley United?
No, we are not.
There you go. See what I mean? This is what I'm talking about with the NIL.
No, I'm allowed to actually say how I feel.
New York City. Huh?
I said I'm actually allowed to say how I feel.
No, go ahead. I'm not saying you're right. I'm just giving an example of the disconnect, because I've been at 4 NIL events and I'm on message boards, and everybody keeps saying, well, I'm an alumni. How come I didn't know about this? How come I didn't know about this event? And the guys that run Happy Valley United, they keep saying how the school won't give them the contact info for all the alumni to reach out. And then there was somebody, I don't know if it was connected with Happy Valley United, that was going on Facebook and contacting the alumni associations, different chapters of different places, like cities, trying to like build support, and I don't know which one it was. I'm not saying you, but they put one of the alumni chapters said, if you post this again about Happy Valley United trying to build support.
Yeah, no,
why?
I 100%. That sounds exactly like what, you know. There are some gatekeepers here where if you ask, hey, how do I get in touch with these people? It's like, yeah, I'll have to get back to you on that. And then you know, it might be 3-4 months, and you'll have to follow up on your own. If you follow up on your own every week, you know, you're gonna get ignored if you don't. You know, maybe I'm gonna cover up the logo here. The logo, thank God, is not here. I'm speaking on behalf of me, and yeah, there are some troubles whenever I'm trying to reach out to other chapters. I'm trying to reach out to other organizations that are like inter-Penn State or intra-Penn State. It's like, yeah, you know, I have the contact. Just like, you know, let me get back to you on that. And then I never hear from it again. Which, you know, but I think like as a chapter, we're kind of doing fine.
But why? No, I'm sure you're doing good as a chapter. I'm just asking, why wouldn't all the chapter alumni want to at least unite to help out the Penn State's collective to donate to NIL, or at least you know, be aware of it and reach out to their people? That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, as far as I know, that is kind of what we're doing, especially with like our, you know, pretty much all of our revenue. Either as of 2 years ago, that's where it was going. It was going to an NIL collective, but you know, we had our own like conference over the summer where it was just like every chapter, or at least, you know, every chapter was invited, but surely I think out of 100 and something, it was close to 200 chapters were invited. Many of them came. I'm just not sure, you know, what the actual attendance was, but there was a lot of people there that were excited to collaborate, and we collaborated with them on our Giants-Eagles game that was just a few days ago. I don't know if this money is going to NIL, but, you know, I kind of understand.
Well, that's what I'm talking. I don't care about any other thing. I'm talking specifically NIL.
Look, at least I'm kind of open my eyes to who the NIL is paying right now. And, you know, I think there are some influencers that are doing shit for Penn State that, you know, hey, I would love to ask them that question before me. I think there are some people that I don't know, what is it, state media, like that might be shills for the university, that I would love to know more about that, because I'm happy to help them out, but it seems like they're directly paid by the NIL fund, and I don't hear anything about it. So, you know, I don't know,
Yeah,
I would love to give you answers, but come back to me on it.
It's just the greater
if you don't know, you don't know. I'm not trying to put you on the spot. If you don't know, you don't know. I just know that's a big disconnect with with Happy Valley United not getting the contact info, and then when they try to reach out to a lot, like I was told by some of the top guys that run Happy Valley United, I was told that when they tried to reach out to many of the chapter alumni, that they weren't. Most of them weren't too receptive to their cause. That's what I was just being that you're with New York. I was just wondering what the vibe was there. That's it. I'm not trying to put you on the spot or anything like that, but I mean, pretty much see for yourself what's going on here.
Yeah, look, I don't know. I'm happy to answer any of these questions. I just no one's ever personally reached out to me. I know that I've reached out to Happy Valley United on social media. No one's ever responded to me, not one time. I've been doing this for about 2.5 years now. I'm happy to respond. I'm happy to help out in any way possible. But no one ever responds to me. I guess we got to do another 1 million views, and then we'll figure it out. But Otherwise, like I don't know, I kind of like stay in my lane, and if nobody wants to work, I'll work with whoever wants to work with me, and whoever doesn't, that's fine with me. We're good.
Yeah.
Well, they do have a web page that but whatever. I'm not gonna go on about it. Mark, one of my buddies that was commenting about me the last time, Craig Gatto, shout out to him. He said, "Go Queens." He's from Queens. He's watching right now, and he texted me. That's all.
Nice.
Welcome
in, man.
Yep.
But yeah, guys, I want to answer some of the comments here, but overall thoughts on the game. Go ahead, John.
Mark, I got you on the subway. It was good seeing you guys. Take care.
You too, man.
See you, John.
But Brett,
that was interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a greater tie between NIL and the chapters, Chris. That's a good point that you're making there. Clearly, there's an issue. I mean, we're seeing it on the field.
Yeah.
But Jared Allen, Pat Kraft's absolutely shit show situation now. No AD is prepared for this. Yep. In my opinion, all the coaches need to go, even the strength conditioning coaches. Yeah, man. I mean, this staff is, again, the talent that they have, my God. They need to do whatever.
Chuck Losey and them, I think they're not the problem. I mean, our guys are jacked. I mean, they're strong. They're just not playing well, man. So I don't think strength and conditioning needs to go.
Yeah, we have the
best one in the country, dude. I'm sorry, but we do.
They need to do whatever it takes to get Signetti.
Drew Aller ran for 80 yards last week. So
Signetti is not the issue. Like we're not getting him. They just beat Oregon. Thank God they beat Oregon. Oregon fans, how do you like that?
Yeah, for sure.
By halftime, you lost at home. By halftime, it didn't matter if they won or lost.
I really thought they weren't the real deal.
This team isn't good enough. Chris, what'd you say?
Yeah. No, I said I owe a big apology to Indiana fans. I was dogging them out. I didn't think they're the real deal. I knew they were good and overachieving, but I kept saying they didn't beat any top blue blood or top powerhouse yet. But they just took it to
that's their
Oregon.
first big win.
Congratulations to Indiana.
Yep.
You got my
first big win. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. They haven't. They're going on these runs, but it was. But just getting back to something we talked about. Right. But getting back to something regarding how Franklin uses NIL, and this is a whole point of his recruiting. Instead of paying Brandon Finney is balling out, we could have had him for $400,000. That was told to me directly. Oh, we don't want to pay that. So instead, you want to go get these high floor guys that are solid, but not solid players that could maybe break out, but aren't studs. This is what you're seeing. Okay. And I'm going to give you a case in point. Before the portal opened, not the second portal, but the first portal this year, when everybody knew we needed a receiver, I was told by an insider the main receiver they want to go after is Kevin Concepcion. KJ Concepcion. He was with NC State. He went to Texas A&M. He's lighting it up in A&M. He's one of the better receivers right now in the SEC. He wanted too much money. I don't we were supposed to go after him full tilt, but I knew he came with a high price tag. I would rather pay Kevin, let's just say, I don't know, let's say Hudson and Pena, they each got $300,000-$400,000. I would rather pay Kevin Concepcion double for $800,000 than pay a Pena and a Hudson $400,000. I'm not saying that's how much any of these guys got. I'm just using that as an example. What good is having two very average receivers that can't do squat? Just give me studs. This team needs playmakers. Okay? They could have had – there was a guy, Kendall Daniels, I believe his name was. He was a linebacker, a stud. Well, I think he was listed as a safety, but he's going to play linebacker. He was a 6'3", 220-some pound stud from Oklahoma State. He came to Penn State. He was all Penn State. All of a sudden, oh no, he wanted too much money. He's an athletic guy, very good linebacker. Could you imagine? Don't you think we could use a good linebacker right now? When you're saying, you feel bad for Franklin, I don't feel bad for the guy. I think he should be, as a human being, you don't cross a line, but he's earned this. These were his decisions, his NIL decisions. It was his decision to not go out and, quote unquote, that's all you hear, overspend for these guys. He is solely responsible for running this program into the ground right now. I don't feel any sorry for him. I don't feel sorry for him. Those clips that you're showing, they're not booing his daughter, they're booing him. And he earned that. I mean, yeah. I mean, this is bad. This is as bad as it gets.
Oh yeah.
No leadership, no accountability. But let me get back to the question I asked. So there's different styles of offense. There's spread offenses. There's pro set offenses, RPO. What would you guys label this offense? What would you label it?
Garbage offense.
Yeah, it's absolutely.
It's its own offense. It's complete garbage.
Right.
It's complete
horrible.
trash.
But
it's
if
not
you
in
had
the category. We have no idea what it is.
Right.
Because
So, but besides saying garbage gimmicky, what is it? Is it a spread? Is it an RPO? Is it a power?
No.
Is it a power run? Is it a pro set? What is it?
It's a little bit of all of it, and it's just none of it's working. It's bad. Think about it. It's a little bit of all of it. They'll spread it. They'll try to spread it out. They'll do the RPO. They'll do the option. They'll do all of it, and none of it works consistently.
I don't know why.
Allen makes it work for him, and that's it. He's the only person.
And that's why I say they're trying to have the best data. This is where Franklin's in over his head. He's trying to have the best of both worlds, where he's trying to be a little bit of a power run, a little bit of a spread, a little bit of an RPO. You can't do that. You watch Jim Harbaugh offenses, it's a power run pro set style offense, period. You watch Tennessee Lane Kiffin with Ole Miss, it's a spread offense, period. There's no, okay, all of a sudden we're going to bring in 2 tight ends and go to the tight end the whole time. It's a it's a pure spread. Joe Moorhead was 100% RPO with a lot of built-in read options. Everybody complained about Joe Moorhead's slow mesh point handing off. But you know what? He was so married to it, he made it work. He didn't all of a sudden deviate from it and say, okay, now we're going to be a power run team. You're not good enough to run one thing, but you're trying to take all these offensive concepts and blend them together with very average receivers that aren't good. Come on.
Yeah.
Mike Yurcik would have better offense.
But the story of the year right now isn't even the offense. It's the defense. Jim Knowles has messed up a decent defense from last year so bad it's not even funny. His scheme from the defensive line to the linebacker is why we're losing. He's having the defensive linemen try to do certain gap, it's just completely different than it was last year. Like the way they attack, they would just attack the offensive lineman and get to the rusher. Now they're trying to make holes, and they're creating bigger holes for the linebackers than missed tackles. And the linebackers are not lined up. It's just a terrible scheme, and it's completely failed. Miserable.
Yeah. I want to hammer out some of these comments, guys.
How many times you look up? Go ahead. Just one last thing. But just to go off what Brett said, how many times do you look up whether it was from Oregon to UCLA to today versus Northwestern? The running back he's 3-4 yards down the field before he's even getting hit or touched. Exactly. It's just
they were getting 8, 6,
like the scheme
10 yards a clip running. It's terrible. Let me see how many rushing yards they had there. It was just miserably awful.
Here, it's I have it up, Brett. Hold up.
So bad.
They had 137 rushing or 137 rushing and 137 receiving. That's weird. But they were never going to beat OSU or Indiana.
Penn State's defense, usually they should not let people get 100 yards. They should not let Northwestern get 100 yards rushing. That's what a Penn State defense is all about. This is not a Penn State defense. It's really not.
Yeah.
They let UCLA run for 250 or something, right? 230? Some crazy number. I don't know. Unbelievable.
Yeah, so let's see.
Gosh.
Yeah, by halftime, it didn't matter if they won or lost. It was clear from the games 2 and 3. Yeah. They need to start giving playing time to next year's starters. Play calling almost wrecked 2 QBs. Go Buckeyes. how can it get any worse? I don't think it can, man, honestly. Well, we're going to lose more. We're going to lose current players. We're going to lose recruits. So it's going to get worse. This is the beginning of the end for PSU Franklin era. Yep. To me, it started after Oregon, but talk about an awful way to end a forgettable legacy for Drew Aller. Dude, Drew Aller going off on a cart after the game, that is the epitome of this season. It's sad. But, Chris, do you have anything else to say, man?
No, I just hope, not that my opinion matters to any big shots, but I just hope Pat Kraft, the school, Wales, I hope they realize this is a turning point for Penn State University. And if somebody doesn't act now and get rid of James, there's going to be a lot of trouble coming in years to come. You're worried about putting butts in the stands, turn into Nebraska, go 5-7 or 6-7 every year, and then see how many ticket sales you get then. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah. Yep.
Somebody said, does Drew get a red shirt? No, he played more than 4 games, right? So he can't get eligibility. He played 6 games almost, so he can't get it. Somebody said Franklin should go to USC or UNC. It's a perfect spot for him to actually die. That's where, if he went there, he would be dead. It'd be even worse. So,
all right, Chris.
Yeah, I'm gonna bounce, guys. I appreciate you having me on.
Thanks for coming on, Chris.
Yeah, no problem. Hit me up whenever. Chat. Have a good night. Hang in there.
You too, buddy.
See you, Chris.
All right, so I'm gonna start hammering out these comments.
Yeah.
Need to start giving play time. Yep, playing calling was almost wrecked. 2 QBs, go Buckeyes. How can it get any worse? Yep. Talk about awful way to end a forgettable legacy for Drew Aller.
Yep.
Yeah, man, it's sad. I agree, Joe Paul, that they need to get rid of. Yep. So glad Ohio State reloads every year. No rebuild here.
Yep, that's good for you guys.
I have to admit I was wrong about Penn State making a statement at home. Yeah, dude, I didn't think, like, personally coming into this game, I'm like, and Brett, you said it too, like, we're going to win. And
30-17 is my prediction.
And I'm like, to me, I'm like, dude, there's no guarantee. Rutgers isn't even a guarantee at this point.
Do you know what's crazy, though? In the third quarter, our defense actually wasn't miserably awful. And then out of all people who had a good game today, Devontae Ross muffs the punt, man. I think that's why we lost. He muffed the punt. Yeah. They gave him the ball at the 10-yard line, man. That's why we lost. It sucks.
I haven't seen Kyron Hudson. He had no catches today, Kyron Hudson.
No, he had a catch. He had 1 catch.
He had 1 catch for 10. Franklin just said he is done for the year. Aller. James Franklin about to crash out. He already is. Jared Allen. The fact Indiana just went into Oregon and beat them in a year or two of a coach who had to bring in players just to win. Yep. Go Hoosiers. Yep. Franklin just said, yep. I do feel sorry for Franklin. He does really need to just take his millions and move on. I mean, he's getting fired. It's just a question of when. I think he's absolutely cooked. But the thing is right now, like, we don't know who our team is going to be next year. We don't know who our coach is going to be. Like, it could be Franklin. But that's the thing. Our roster, like Grunkmeyer could potentially be playing this year to be bid on by other teams. Signetti is a great coach. James Madison offense doesn't look the same after he left. The recruiting is going to tank. Tara Pagola is the only savior immediately. Knowles rules. How are you enjoying your John Cooper era? I don't even know who that is. Murray York. Who's John Cooper? John Cooper didn't win the college football championship. Throw the money bag at Meyer. Yep, 100%. Stuttering John should be the coach. What an infamous.
You know who should take over coach if Franklin gets fired? Terry Smith, like I said.
Yeah. Terry Smith. Like, dude, if we had Terry Smith and Grunkmeyer as a team, like, this would be it would be different for sure. Terry Smith's a letterman. What an infamous final send-off. Sandy Barber left this program with a 10-year guarantee. Thank you, Sandy. Feel bad for your players that come back instead of going to the NFL. Penn State sucks, man. I'm sorry. Yes, they do. Drew out for a year. No financial incentive to resign. Thank the administration. Hey, here we are. Yep. You haven't beaten any Power 4 teams. We know that, Murray.
We know. We talked about
it. Thank you for telling us that. We cover a podcast for Penn State, but we didn't know that, so thank you. We used to have linebackers like Northwestern. When you hit them, it's like hitting a brick wall. Franklin said in press conference, yeah. How much to get rid of offensive and defensive coordinators? That's another that's a good point. Well, that's the thing, man. Like, if they fire the head coach, I don't know exactly how it works, but generally the whole staff goes. Look at the press conference, know what I'm talking about.
I mean, Jim Knowles needs to be fired, bro. He came here and shit the bed 6 times over.
I mean, Kotelnicki, you talk about.
Yeah, he needs to go too.
Absolutely horrendous coaching.
They both need to go, man.
My
but
God.
like the biggest surprise is Jim Knowles. That's the biggest surprise. That's bad.
But Alex hit the nail on the head. He said frustrated fans watching the team tread water for years. Yeah, I've been saying this. The most frustrating part is I've been saying this for years, guys. I mean, we've had one paddle. The other paddle was lost a long time ago. Now we have 0 paddles. I've been saying this for years, guys. Like, I knew watching this Franklin coach team that it wasn't going to amount to anything. It wasn't going to amount to – if we played Ohio State in the national title last year, we would have been killed. There's no way we would have won. I agree Jim Knowles is, as I have said, is overrated. Andy wasn't the answer. Hell no. Yeah. Do the NIL players have to play still to get paid? Because when anyone – I don't think they do have to keep playing, which they need to change that. Manny Diaz was much more refined DC than Jim was. Yeah. Well, at least Pitt won today. They beat FSU, man. That's insane.
FSU, yeah.
Good. I hate Pitt, but good for you. We are down bad, guys. Keep at it, guys. Love the show. Thanks, Girth Brooks. I see you on Landon's show. I see a lot of you guys on Landon and Blue White, so thank you for coming on to our show as well. Indiana has a great coach. Yes, they do. Oregon, 4th loss at home in the long time. I'm so glad they lost, bro. Isn't that awesome? Go
Indiana. Go Hoosiers. Go Hoosiers.
Hoosiers are a good squad. Signetti is proper head coach. Good news is that James Knowles' defense is amazingly awesome in a year 3. What?
I don't know what.
Murray, I'm about to block you. Lose out the rest of the year. Grunk is not ready. I don't know. I think he'll be better than Drew.
Now this is the thing. Is he ready for Iowa at night on the road? Probably not. Is he ready for a bye week after that? Sure, he has a bye week to get better after that. But is he ready for Iowa on the road? We'll see. I think he'll surprise some people, but that's a hard ask, man. Your first start at Iowa, at night. That's a hard ask, man. So I have to agree to a certain extent.
Yeah. So I know Landon ended his show, so I think a lot of guys are coming over. We're at a pretty high view count right now, but your OC has the wrong QB for his offensive system. Listen.
Yep. Bingo, we've said that. Yep.
Listen, I don't know what his offensive system is, but it's his fault. It's Kotelnicki's fault. Like, he needs to tailor his offense around Drew. Yep. His coaching is so bad. Yeah. Like, he needs to make his offense around who his quarterback is, not QB. Is the wrong QB for his system? Okay, then don't take the job. Then, if it's the wrong QB, leave. It's Indiana is more relevant in football than Penn State. What world are we living in? I wish freaking
sad world. That's what we're living.
I wish Missouri would have won today, man. Because, and when he threw that interception, I was like, oh, he still got some James Franklin in him.
Well, I was going to say he ended just the way I was going to say Bo Perbula ended the game just the way Drew would have ended it. Yeah. It's terrible. But
I'm going to call it PSU beats Indiana OSU. Bro, it would be amazing if we beat – I said it after the Oregon game. I don't care about Ohio State, Indiana, any of it, because I knew we were going to be bad the rest of the year. Yeah. But if we beat Ohio State, bro, that would be amazing, man. 4-8, but we beat Ohio State. Delusional. Stand with Franklin. No.
This is not
LOL. DeBecca, you on drugs, man? Who? Oh, yeah, he is on drugs, fat. PSU ain't going to beat Indiana or SU. Okay, thank you, David. Dave, it's good to have you back on, man. They're not going to beat them, no. Bring back Aller next year. They can't.
I don't think they can, man. He played.
I mean, I wouldn't want him back unless we get a new OC. Not winning with Grunk in any games. I disagree with that. I think we could win with Grunk, man. I think we're going to see a different team with him. But hey, if he stays, he's our quarterback. Our quarterback is starting in what week is it? Week 7? He's starting in week 7.
Yeah, I guess. Grunk can run. He's not a bad runner.
He'll be starting in week 8 of the season before he starts the next year. So, no defensive much. Yep. Come on, guys. We are. ESPN says Eller's out for the season.
Yep.
Don't do drugs, kids. Seriously.
We're behind.
The vultures are circling for your recruits. Absolutely.
Oh, 100%.
Stealing OCs and DCs does not equal championship. Will Stein can be stolen from Oregon. Might as well throw him an offer. Yep. Franklin just needs one more year. Rebecca, I don't know. What is your thought process on what you're saying? Franklin needs one more year.
He's had 12.
Like, what do you mean one more year?
He's had 12 years, man.
Aller being out is a good excuse for the losing season that was always coming anyhow. You need to get Al Golden. See, that's the thing. Nah, I don't want Al Golden. Aller being out is a good excuse. I mean, I hope it's not an excuse, man. But did you ever think, as a Penn State fan, that you would envy Indiana in football? I mean, I don't envy them.
No, we don't envy Indiana. We're just sad Penn State fans, man.
Null sucks. OSU players made him look good. I don't know if that's true. Growing up in the 70s, this is called quicksand. Yep. Anybody got 56 mil? Let me check my bank account.
I got like 25 in cash.
Aller or Brett, how much you got in your bank account right now? I have.
It's bought a house, so
I'm not going to actually say how much I have. I think I have like $1.
It's bought a house, so.
My wallet, I think I have like maybe $2 in cash. The rest is on my card. So
we can throw 27 in cash in. We can start the GoFundMe now if you guys are down. We're gonna do a GoFundMe for Taco Bell for tonight's dinner. If you guys
well, Brett, did that guy send you money, by the way?
No, I think he was trying to, but it didn't pan out.
Yeah, JR was literally gonna pay you for your dinner the other night.
Yeah, whenever he's at.
Brett, you're gonna have to stop buying vapes if you're gonna pay for his buyout. Nah, it's Ronald. Time changes things. Go back 25 years. You wouldn't have ever thought Nebraska would be looking up at Utah. Franklin announced Aller is out for the year in the presser just a couple minutes. We're about a half hour behind, guys. So sorry about that. Come on, guys. We are staying with Franklin. Yeah, we're going. I mean, I'm not going to stand with Franklin, but he's my coach still. And I don't know, man. Brett, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just looking at him right now as a human being, man. I feel bad for him. I do.
Yeah, he's hurting like he's a human being. He's hurting like anybody else is hurting when something devastating happens. And it's been devastating for 3 weeks now for him. So that's a rough 3 weeks, guys. And I wouldn't want to be Franklin right now.
The video I showed Franklin, like, stopping before his family walked out with him. I mean, you know, that guy is that's pretty good. That's some self-awareness right there. And I don't know. One of my close contacts, one of my friends, he's had interactions with Franklin. He said he's always been very nice to him, and he was a former athlete at Penn State. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know, man, but at the end of the day, being nice, I don't know. I don't know him personally. I don't. I never met him. I never spoken to him, but at the end of the day, as a coach, he's not getting it done. That's where I come from. I'm not coming at the guy personally. I don't mean to come off that way. If it seems that way, that I'm coming at him personally, I'm not. It's just as a coach. He's the coach of my team. But this program is bigger than any one person, any one man, and that's what we cover. We cover the program. Ohio State won a national championship with their third-string QB. They had a great coach, Urban Meyer. Locked On said he got a text saying Aller's out for the season. Now, don't know how true that is, though. Thanks, Girth. I hope this QB doesn't end up in Pittsburgh. What idiot still supports James Franklin as a head coach? DeBecca does, apparently. I'm going to call it. PSU will beat Indiana OSU. Why does Franklin play a bunch of deadbeats? He ran his course. Smile. That is over. He's not playing deadbeats, man. They're not. These players are good. Like, they're just not playing well, and the coaching staff is not. I mean, they just lost to Northwestern, bro. Are you kidding me? Like, bro, Northwestern. We just lost to Northwestern at home in homecoming. You know how bad that is?
Yeah.
David K. Jim Knowles does not know what the hell he's doing. I mean, yeah. You know, he's better than I would do, but he's like, if Brett or I were coaching the defense, I don't know if we would do better, but yeah.
Give me a run, put me in, coach. I mean, I'll try. I mean, whoever the coach is going to be, put me in. Like, I'll do it. Like, we'll try.
This 22 class, bro, like, it's insane that this is what they're doing. Like, what?
Yeah,
and you know what's crazy, Brett? If Abdul Carter was on the team still, I don't think we'd probably still be losing. I think
it's hard to say. Northwestern held half the game, not a single call.
Oh, absolutely.
It's
they
just
don't
bad,
call it.
Man.
I don't know why.
I don't understand it. We had all the penalties.
As a team, like, you got to know that that's going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, they're not calling it. I don't know why.
Yeah. 100%. Mm-hmm. It's bad.
Give Franklin one more year. He said it again. The roster is such a mess now. Absolutely. At least the players get to keep their NIL money. Yep, it's officially hockey season at Happy Valley. Can they fit 100,000 in Pagola? Is there a comparable team in college football history that has been in such a bay of pigs like collapse? FSU last year. I mean, there's countless. There's countless examples of this. My boy KTO.
This is probably the first Penn State season.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the worst. Altogether, this is the worst season they've ever had. I mean, it's not even close.
For what the expectations and for who we have. Yep.
Yeah. My boy KTO on YouTube, he did a good video on overrated quarterbacks, that overrated high school quarterbacks did not do well in the NFL or in the college football. And he had an unmentioned list. Anthony Morelli was on there, but he talked about like Aller and like a bunch of guys. But at the end of the day, man, this team, like, what the most talented team we've ever had, and this is going to be the worst season we've ever had. I mean, we're not going to a bowl game. Isn't that crazy, man? Like, we went from season.
We could beat Michigan State. Like, it's possible. We need 3 more wins. I could see 3 more. It just depends on if these guys want to fight it all. I mean, Michigan State, not good. Obviously, they got murdered by UCLA. Rutgers, not good. That's two teams that we could beat.
I will say that it seems like Franklin. It seems like Franklin is liked by the players. So hopefully guys stay. But I don't know, man. Like, we could have a ton of transfers at the end of this year, and we're gonna have a new stadium soon, man. Like, this could be going worse. Is there? By the way, guys, we're not behind, like, in terms of comments. I'm just replaying. I'm going through all the comments, pulling them up. So if you guys aren't, please subscribe to the show. Thank you for all your comments, support. Trying to get to 1,000 subs, trying to get monetized. We're almost at 3,000 watch hours to get monetized. We've gone up. Let me see here. We have gone up 6 subscribers since we started tonight. So thank you, guys. Is there a comparable team? Chris Gorky is my friend. Another Franklin shit show. Unapologetic Opinions podcast. Yeah. It's good to have Chris on, man. He's a very knowledgeable guy. Has a lot of connections, and he knows how to talk about it. No ability and no discipline. Where do you start with how bad this team is from any layer coaches, players? The coaching staff needs to be fired. The coaching staff is letting this team down. Like, they're the reason that this is happening. You can't blame the players, man. Like, honestly, coaches lose games, players win them. That's a saying as old as time. I texted Brett and Chris today, and I said, We're gonna matriculate the ball down the field, boys. Northwestern. That's what they were doing. That's what the coach said. Why can't this guy? Franklin's gone by the end of the year. I mean, I thought if they lost to Northwestern, I thought he would be fired. So, Brett.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to finish these comments. Can't pay a buyout for the entire staff. I think they can, man. I don't know. Penn State's got a lot of money.
Yeah, you have to pay Kolnicki for another – because he was a 3-year contract, so you'd have to pay Kolnicki for next year. That's a couple million. And then you would have to pay Jim Knowles for 2 more years after this year. Yeah, it's a lot of money.
A&M can come up with $77 million to get rid of. Yeah, we can. FSU 2024 expectations weren't this high. Nope, they weren't. They weren't. Give it one more year. We are. Great job, guys. Thanks, man. It's not the most talented team we've had. We have 0 linebackers, 0. Yep. Well, yeah. I mean, you know what I mean, Brooklyn. This is – they're talented. Like, to say we have no linebackers, they're not developing them. We have good linebackers. Dom, I don't know what his issue is. We have Amari. I mean, we have Dakari Nelson.
It's the scheme, man. I'm telling you, it's not good.
Yeah.
Dan Connor's their linebacker coach right now, so I can't really blame him. I mean, he's coaching different than playing, but still, I don't know.
Yeah. Sorry, if A&M can come up with $77 million, yep, we should be able
They got the oil money, so it's a little different down there, but yeah.
Texas A&M is loaded. I do think Frank is probably a good human being, but he goes out now. He will be revered at PSU. Military leaders resign their command when they get their troops slaughtered. Good point. Who would win in a shit bowl now, UNC or PSU? I don't know. I think we would win. They're bad. Does Aller get another year? No, he doesn't. UNC would be good fit for Franklin.
Yeah, we're really behind.
David K., I don't know about revered, but I think he goes now. He will eventually get some respect. Yeah, I mean, he's done a lot of good for us at Penn State. Murray York, hey, why don't you trade James Franklin at Florida State for Mike Norvell? Both have the same buyouts. I agree, Faf, about maybe not revered but respected. I don't think he'll be – I don't know, man. I don't know what he'll be. LOL Murray, I don't think it works like that, LOL. So who would be your top 5 candidates? We'll get into that. Man, y'all are ass. Thanks, man. Yeah. Ive, it's good to have you back on.
I mean, me and Mark aren't ass, but Penn State is ass right now. Yeah, me and Mark are great, but
Ive was on here before. He's
okay.
People. Faf, about cheating is legal now. See Michigan. So I don't think trading coaches. What about Clark Lee at Vandy? Yeah, man, I don't know. Like, we could talk about candidates, but I don't think this is the episode.
That'll be another show, yeah.
Yep. Okay, the NCAA increased the college football player from 4 teams to 12 teams for you. Penn State specifically for you. All right. Who's donating money after seeing this product Penn State put on the field? To get another coach, probably. James Franklin, DEI, Clown World contract. Yeah, Signetti was already hot last year, and he stayed at Indy, so he probably isn't in play. Yeah,
he's going to stay at Indiana. He likes
cheating. LOL excuses. 30+ straight runs. Yeah, I'm on your side, Michigan, with that. Honestly,
they still cheated, dude. They can F off. Michigan. Yeah, they still cheated.
Yeah, they definitely cheated. Jim Tressable is available. Urban Meyer's out there too. Combined 16-1 versus Michigan. Well, doggummit.
Jim Tressel probably is a walker at this point, dude. How old is that guy?
He has a podcast. Penn State boys got their britches whooped by them Northwestern varmints. It was like watching a possum get caught in the moonshine still, all tangled up and hollering. Truth bomb. James Franklin was hired to save Penn State from the death penalty. PSU made the decision if they go with the DEI hire, the program will be saved. I don't know. I don't understand that he was hired to save them from the death penalty. Like, what does that mean?
To get out of I don't know. I don't really know.
They could have hired anybody to get him out of that. Just about. Pat Fitzgerald is available too. This might be a worse spot to be in than during the sanctions because we are now being financially strangleholded. Yep. Let's bring Chris Peterson out of retirement. He's got to be recharged by now. Vince Lombardi's available too. We can't hire anybody because they want Brian Franklin out. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Franklin has lost to every Big Ten team except Rutgers. They'll get their Big Ten money. NCAA rules now allow for a fifth for all players. Yeah, but he burned his red shirt, though. He can't. Just thinking back, Ohio State recruiting QB. I mean, I don't want Aller back anyway.
Actually, well, he might go in the portal. So Drew, he burned his red shirt the first year. He muted me.
He doesn't have a red shirt at all, Brett.
Yeah,
I mean, he never redshirted. I mean, he didn't redshirt ever. I don't think.
So it gets weird though, because if he didn't redshirt, that means he still has one. That's what I'm saying. So he might be able to use that medically, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's 4 games or less.
It's
but
4 games. But sure. If he redshirted, I don't know how that would work. I don't know.
I don't
Maybe
know. I don't think he has any left. We'll find out, guys. Anyway. We have no clue right now. Yeah.
Just thinking back, Ohio State recruiting came down to Kyle McCord and Drew Aller. I'd still take Drew Aller over Kyle McCord. I know a big whale where I live. He is a billionaire whale. I am going to text my contact to see. Okay, cool. Thanks, David. If Kraft knows the team is done, the season is over, and Franklin needs to be let go, and the best solution has to be wait until the season is over and spend. Yep.
Yeah.
The penalties, what in the actual?
Yeah. A lot.
He's out for the year. Franklin announced it. They all have buyouts.
Yep.
Penn State has to bite the bullet and fire everybody, head coach, OC, and DC. Yep. I don't know how far behind we are, but we must be pretty far behind. Why did we extend Franklin when there was rumors USC wanted him? I mean, he does the whole, like, I'm going to get hired here, I'm going to get hired there. He leverages himself. I mean, it's smart of him, but it's crazy that he has to do that. And, like, he's a fraud, man.
Ton, are you being sarcastic at this point? Like, I don't.
Who?
This comment right here. I think
damn, people just gotta have patience. Franklin, give him some time. Franklin had one team in one moment that if it went the other way, things may have swung different. But yeah, there's a lot of close games in his career. Next time, ask fan base about a coach before you poach him. Yeah. Like South Carolina can pull it off tonight. You might be able to get Brian Kelly. Town Duke.
I don't want Brian Kelly, dude. I'm sorry. We don't like Brian.
Franklin's had a lot of time, yeah. Penn State hasn't been dominant since Kerry Collins. That's not – I mean, they haven't been like that dominant, but undefeated dominant.
But we play defense, though, at least. Yeah. Way
Think about the growth Nettie has done at basketball school in just 2 years. Yep. The play where Aller got injured looks highly suspect. Not sure his left ankle snapped there.
He messed something up, dude. His lower body is hurt.
As soon as he went down, I knew it was bad. Jim Knowles called plays like a drunk coonhound in the Northwestern whooping, letting Wildcats slip through barn door gaps and worthless.
Man, are you living in Louisiana right now, David? Because that's what it seems like. If you're not, then more power.
Now watch. Franklin will use the Aller injury as a shield. Probably. Grunk will be great. Yep, I think Franklin will resign. I think that's the most likely prospect is he resigns. Or he's like, hey, I'm going to go somewhere. I don't know. Penn State is the new Nebraska.
No.
No, they're not. The Mega Millions.
Nebraska was garbage for a long time, bro.
Listen, guys. We had the scandal at Penn State, right? Almost had the death penalty. We were stronger than ever during that. This is different, but we're not the new Nebraska. We are Penn State, and we will always be Penn State. So you guys can talk all your crap, whoever it is out there. I'm not saying JJ is, but Notre Dame, Ohio State, Oregon, you guys can all talk crap. Penn State's the Mecca. Penn State will always be Penn State. We are Penn State for a reason. So Bray Franklin is that stupid to quit.
Well, right now we were Penn State. Sorry.
Well, Penn State is Penn State, but the program is not doing well. So it's bigger than this team. It's you know what I mean.
Hockey's good, wrestling's good, volleyball's good. Like we have plenty of sports that are good. Football right now, dumpster fire.
Can they fit 100,000 in Rec Hall, Brett? Can they all go there?
No, they can't. Not even close. You can only fit 14,000 in Bryce Jordan, so which they'll never.
Negotiations need to get underway for the buyout immediately because it's going to be sticky. I think they need to move on immediately so it's established like this is going to be a new thing. But I feel bad for the team. Franklin makes millions. Stop feeling bad for him. He should be offered a marketing job for the program. Brett never sent me the PayPal request. Brent Pry, bring Brent Pry back. Jim Knowles wanted sole control of the defense and wanted – all right, listen, Brett, should we keep reading these? I mean, well, I'm almost there. Jim Knowles wanted sole control of this defense and wanted Ohio State to change recruiting philosophy, no across the board, so he bailed. Plus, Penn State paid him well. I feel bad for James. Just know this sets us back for years. Yeah, I feel bad for him as a human being. That's all. I do. I feel terrible for him. I do. Why did Penn State give Franklin this contract with mediocre wins to only mid teams and losing big games? Yeah, we all wonder that. Why do we think Paterno always played down his team as much as possible? Franklin shows how bad it is to boast on your team. Yeah. Price drops from 56 to 48 after this season, so that helps. Yep. It's all about development for next season. FSU this year, yep. Was last year's team literally held together by paper clips and rubber bands by Abdul Carter and Tyler Warren? I guess. This wasn't the most talented team we ever had. All right, which one? What was it, Steve? What was the most talented team we ever had? Won't say most talented.
It's one of the most. Whatever way you want to put it, top 5 most talented team that we.
I mean, what I mean is like coming in,
Franklin.
Like, yeah, coming into the season, like we had the best running back in the class, the next best quarterback in the class. That's never happened. K-Tron, it's the most talented, like on paper we've ever had. I think. I mean, what other team have we had ever that's more talented coming in than this?
Yeah, there wasn't one. Maybe 2017, but the defense wasn't great. So,
liked by players is pointless. They aren't showing it on the field. Yep, Franklin himself said this was the most talented team. Can't let them off. Nope. Yep. Refs have been terrible for us this year. Yeah,
it's serious, man. I'm telling you.
I was about to say that Murray in '86 was a close second. Well, yeah, I mean, like you guys know what I mean. The trolls are funny, guys. It's part of the game. Absolutely. Isn't the payout overtime and not at firing? Yeah, it is. This is the only show I watch. You guys rock. Thanks, man. Thanks, Joe Paul.
Thanks, Joe Paul.
I want to have you guys on here as like guests to talk. Not like a Chris. Chris is like more of a personality at this point. Like you guys would be a guest. You come on, say your piece for like a minute, and then jump back off. His ankle looked like a balloon. Oh, absolutely. He broke it. And it's probably a bad break, like a high ankle or something. Like those are bad, very bad.
Yeah.
As sad as it is to say we're fortunate we were terrible before Aller was out. Yeah. Yep. That's right. They can't. I'm in the deep South for sure, but this is PSU in the 80s. Remember the It's a little Southern humor.
So I got that crawfish down yonder now.
Keep them coming. Hockey is playing a game in Beaver. Yep, Joe. I hope if you go, Joe, we'll meet. We tried to meet in Beaver Stadium the one time, but Ohio State fans don't really care about Penn State one way or the other.
Troy, we're going to call you Devontae Ross from now on because you came from Troy. And he had a good game except for the muff punt. So,
I mean, Ohio State fans don't really care about – I mean, we don't care about you guys. Like, why would you care? Why are you saying that? Why would you care about us?
Is he Ohio State fan?
Like, we can beat you guys any year. Like, we don't, but we could. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't care about us.
We'll beat you in a whole bunch of sports, man. Wrestling, hockey, all of them.
Ozzy Osbourne once said, be careful who you F on the way up because you'll meet them again on the way down. Little humble pie for the other fan bases talking shit when they're here. Yep. Oh, yeah. Ohio State, man. It's funny because they want to fire Ryan Day and stuff like that. Like, that fan base is absolutely horrendous.
And he won a natty.
but they talk so much crap, and, like, they're so lucky to be in the position they are. Like, they're nothing special. Ohio State will talk all this crap right now, and soon, probably fairly soon, they're going to be back, you know, they're not going to be as good. And it's just karma. You guys talk so much crap. Seriously. I met Tom Bradley on Friday. How I miss those days. Nice, Matt. Salmon Barkley and Miles Sanders era. Manny Diaz was better DC than Jim. Absolutely. So far. Penn State's player development is also criminal. Outside of Barkley, name one Penn State player that is a top recruit that didn't peak early and just flatline.
There's plenty of play. I don't know.
They develop them. They go to the NFL. They just don't win big games. I think they do develop more often than not. Troy Legend.
Look at Tyler Warren. Look, Chris Godwin when he's healthy.
Yeah, 3-star. Zane is a 3-star. By the way, the celebrating today, I don't get it, man. Like the celebrating, I think it's so corny.
Yeah, I think they're trying to give the team juice, though, and I don't know. It's better than not doing anything, I guess. I think they're trying to get like, all right, let's go, let's get this, and then we still lost. But
I guess
I don't know.
This is devastating for the Big Ten. Also, Penn State was being counted on to make the playoff.
Yeah,
Feed Pena. The Kerry Collins team was the best in 35 years. That was in the 90s. Yeah. LOL. Salmon Barkley is my hero, bro. Salmon Barkley is the man. He's in way too many commercials, though, bro.
The one with Jenny Dell, like, how did she get in that one?
I don't know. And he just did one today for like this tax service or something. I don't know. But we're caught up on comments, guys. But
Jenny Dell's wife. Just want to call that out. She's wife.
Oh, absolutely. Brett, is there anything more you want to say? I mean,
yeah, I think a buffalo chicken pizza sounds really good right now, guys. What do you guys think? That's
buffalo chicken dip sounds really good right now.
Buffalo chicken anything. NFL. Buffalo chicken anything's good. So yeah.
Not talking NFL. Name one Penn recruit that showed up in big game at Penn State. Hackenberg choked. Allard is mid, and outside of defensive players, the recruits get left to flounder. Look at Katron. Ohio State isn't in the position because of luck. Culture matters, and history tells us Ohio State isn't going anywhere. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. You guys are lucky that you have the coach that you have now. You're lucky you got Urban Meyer.
Yeah.
I don't know what the culture is at Ohio State. I know their fan base culture is horrendous.
Yeah.
Ohio State isn't going anywhere. I mean, we'll see. That sounds pretty good, but I had pizza for lunch already. Roasted James Franklin with Chipotle sauce sounds awesome.
Yeah.
I think many fans are having a bottle or two for dinner now. Bro, you know who's having a bottle? The people that gave money to this team. That's who's having a bottle.
Well, Drew's gonna probably smack a fifth of Tito's just to heal the pain, man. Because, yeah, I don't blame him. Go ahead and drink it up, Drew, because that's a tough way to go out, man.
So we just got word as of about an hour ago. I don't know, man. I don't know if I should say it. Hold on. I'll check. All right, so I'm hearing from a very solid source that Franklin might get fired tonight. My other source I said was solid. Definitely wasn't. So I learned from that. But I'm hearing from a solid source that he might get fired tonight. We'll see. Brett, you see it too. I think that's a solid source, I would say.
Right.
Don't say who, but
no, 1 second.
I just think, get us through these times. He just can't take it. I mean, dude, he's a winner. He is a winner. Ohio State has money, and I'm not a fan of theirs.
Yeah.
Me neither, John Paul Foster.
Ohio State's spoiled when it comes to football, man.
They're so spoiled, man. They don't appreciate what they have. John Paul Foster, that's a dope profile pick there, man. Penn State needs an athletic QB. Drew is not much of an athlete. Yeah, they need a running quarterback. It's not that hard of a concept. I don't know why Franklin doesn't do it, man. It fits him well.
Listen, Grunkmeyer he's not a running quarterback, but he can run, so he can make it work. So we'll see.
Talkman Clan Killa. Yo, what? Who is your profile picture? Oh, man, the boosters have to be livid. Absolutely. Aller is out for the season. Yep. Thanks, Tackman. The next Ohio State coach is already on staff, learning from the best moving up the ranks. That's how it needs to be done. It's today's landscape. Yep. Yeah, you guys do it right, man. Like, what's his name? The receiver coach? Brian Hartline. He'll be the next head coach.
Yeah.
It's been confirmed that Aller's college career is over with no possible exceptions. Okay. Thanks, Jared. Did Notre Dame break y'all in the playoffs last season?
I feel bad
shadow
for him,
the history expert. I don't know, man. Notre Dame didn't break us, man. We broke ourselves. Like, Notre Dame – bro, Notre Dame is – oh, my God. Don't get me started. They didn't break us. We did. No need to fire him en route to NIL money and force him to quit. Reroute. Wonder if God has to let Ohio State be good because of how ass their NFL teams are. Yeah, maybe.
That's possible.
Brando.
You got the Toilet Bowl Browns and the Cincinnati Shenangles. Douche. Saban's not coming here as much as that'd be great, but he's not. He's already got the Nittany Lion costume, though, so he's ready to go. If he can pack that in the bag right now, but, I mean, it's all about development for next season.
You know who Tackman's profile picture? He looks like Debo. That's what I think. I think he kind of looks like Debo. He said Brando. Who's that? Pay Saban. Yeah. Well, they need to give that to Meyer. I don't care if he comes here and just, dude, he's a freaking great coach. I mean, I want him here, but Brandon Jackson QB would be a perfect fit.
Where's he at? Because I haven't heard of him.
Me neither. Ohio State is college football's recession-proof program, proven fact over the last. Hi, guys. Notre Dame. Who's that? Look at that. Bro.
What?
Brett founded this Notre Dame name. Now someone's name is Notre Dame. Who is that?
That's fantastic. Who changed that? Hey, was that the – wait, where's the Franklin fanatic? The hate, like the –
yeah.
Notre Dame high guys. That's fantastic.
So he's clearly a fan. What's up, dude?
What's up, dude?
Interesting thought. If Ohio State were bad, would the Bungles and Browns be good? I don't think that's possible. I don't think Saban would ever coach in the Big Ten because his comments clearly show he has no respect for Big Ten at all. Well, he's gotten beaten by the Big Ten a few times, so.
Oh.
He's a QB from Texas State, a freshman. Okay. Dude, here's the thing about Saban. He talked crap about Vandy. They got beat. And then he talks crap about the Big Ten. And, like, I'll be honest with you, man. Like, people anytime someone is, like, just flaunted over totally about everything, like, it's a little suspicious. So, Saban sometimes I think he needs to chill. If they fired now, who do you think would be interim? Terry Smith. No, Meyer would just get drunk and bang Livy Dunn at a Pirates game. Well, he could do that after he wins. I really just didn't like the Jim Knowles hiring. It takes 3 years to implement. Yeah, they did, Troy.
See, I think the 3 years thing that's because Ohio State's defense was so bad when he went there. Penn State's defense was good last year. So he actually effed it up and made it worse in 1 year, which is not supposed to happen. Yep.
Lex Rex said, interesting comment about God. Wait, who said something about God?
You know, talking about Ohio State, remember? God made Ohio State good.
Wonder if God let Ohio State.
So bad. Yeah.
Interesting comment about God. Here's one thing I do know. He cares about the salvation of people's souls. Turn from sin and trust in Jesus today. Tribulation is coming. Open your eyes. Thanks, Lex. Freeman cares about his hairline more than his players.
That's true.
Saban is coached in the Big Ten at MSU and was average. Yep. That's funny. That's a good point, Troy. Guys, thank you for all your comments and support. Please subscribe to the show. We're trying to hit 1,000 subs, and we're almost at 3,000 watch hours. We're over like 2,600 now, so we'll be monetized, and this podcast will just get bigger. Trust me. We're working on a studio. Brett doesn't have to give Aller his car and his left leg, so he's got that still.
Yeah. Well, Lincoln's still kicking.
And Brett is giving $27 to the Franklin buyout, so
yeah,
please help us get monetized so we might be able to give more than $27.
Yeah.
I'll take Silverfield, head coach from Memphis, then hire Jason Carandel as new OC. This is an AA meeting for Penn State fans. Yep. Tackman, you know a lot of names, man. Thanks for dropping those.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, Franklin made a bad choice with Jim Knowles. Very few teams are able to switch systems and play again at a high level. Next system, high backfires risk. Jason Candle is well-respected offensive-minded coach. Thanks, Tackman. Season. Is he the small game James now? Guys, keep commenting. But, man, Brett, we just lost to Northwestern, bro, and that's crazy. I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm not saying that to boast. I'm just not surprised. The way we've been playing.
So, whenever Drew threw that pick in the end zone, and I rewatched it, I was like, man, Clifford, why is Clifford playing, right? Like, that's bad coaching. Like, why is Clifford's okay to play if it's a run play or special teams, but he has shown that he's not a good receiver, especially outside receiver. Put him in the slot if you're going to put him in, right? Like I said, just a bad play. Whenever that happened and they ran it for like 30, 40 yards after the catch, I was very concerned after that. If we would have just punched it in up 7-0, like the whole vibe, the momentum, that's all real things. Those are real things, right? Momentum, the vibe, things would have been different. But that interception, I knew it was possible that it could be all over. And it was all over. And then after the muff punt, like it was over, dude. I know it. So a lot of pain in the heart of my diehard fan state of mind. And so, yeah.
I was just about to say that, Notre Dame. Next year, there will officially be 0 more Cliffords on the PSU roster.
That's true. Yep.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yep.
We just can't have Anthony Morelli's kids coming to Penn State. Potato head equals potato play. Yeah, guys, keep commenting. But yeah, we just lost to Northwestern, guys. Again, like I wasn't like angry because there's nothing I can do about it. I am not happy at all. Notre Dame, what's PFP? Do you like the PFP? It resembles the average Notre Dame fan. What's the PFP?
I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, like I saw this coming. I mean, I know my team. Oh, do you like the It resembles the average Notre Dame fan? What is it? Yep, you're right. You're right, Notre Dame. I love it. Did you make that yourself, bro? You should design our Notre Dame logo. But yeah, Dr. Drizzle. Please subscribe, guys. Please subscribe if you haven't. Support our channel. Thank you. Thank you for all your comments. I appreciate it. So, I said it last night. This could be a COVID year, and I think it will be. Like I don't know now with Grunt coming in, which I think they should have been playing him anyway. But with Grunt coming in, who knows what could happen? Because I think he's going to do really well. I think he's very good. But I don't know if we win another game, guys, honestly. And this is absolutely a nightmare situation for us. This team, this talent, this staff, and we might not even make a bowl game. And Aller's out for the season. I mean, my God. Like, did Franklin, like, have a curse put on him or what? Like, this makes no sense. But if you guys pray, pray for Drew, pray for Coach Franklin, pray for the team, pray for the staff. We put our heart and soul into this team, and a lot of you are diehards. And, yeah, I mean, this is a nightmare. Yeah, I don't know who you beat. Yeah. Do you think Franklin makes more excuses at halftime? I don't know. I haven't seen his press conference, but yeah, I don't know what he does, man. I think I don't know what he does. He didn't take accountability for last week. Oh, God. I just, as a human being, I feel for him. I do. I mean, people were saying stuff about his daughter on Twitter. Like, you guys are absolute scumbags. You're making comments about his daughter. People are pissed, man.
Ballard, and do you expect that he'll maybe be able to go in the coming weeks? the agent said yes? Dad said yes, right? The agent.
Yeah, so Drew will be done for the year.
So what he said was, I already talked to Drew, but I wanted to confirm with the family, and they said that Drew will be done for the year. So I think it's one of those things like he might be good to go and at some point, but they're just not going to chance it and ruin his life any further. And listen, I agree with that. I think that's the right decision for Drew, for his family, and for Penn State. I mean, I think it's the right decision. So
I was just saying,
prayers up to Drew and the family, man, because that sucks. I'm a Drew fan because I'm a Penn State fan, and he was our Penn State quarterback. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
I mean, this 22 class couldn't have ended worse, Brett, you know? But I'm just going through Instagram. Fire him now. Another one of his stupid tweets.
Yeah. Oh, there's so many posts about it. It's insane.
Zane Durant, the celebrator.
Can you share some feedback on what you learned about him and what this might mean for the team?
Yeah, I mean, Drew's an awesome leader, man. You know, he grew into that leader role, me and him coming in and stuff like that. He wasn't really the most vocal guy. I mean, I know y'all aware of that, but yeah, I didn't know that. I just found that out. So yeah, I got to talk to him.
He wanted to know what it meant to fly. So he soared higher and higher, straight toward.
I don't know, man. Should it be his last? I don't know. Pat McAfee.
Our defense isn't that good. I mean, yeah, they'll be good against us, but overall, it's not fantastic.
By the way, I know you guys probably know this, but I think Pat McAfee's annoying. So this guy said, crying at the cameraman getting right in James Franklin's face after the loss. June Lee on Instagram. That's what cameramen do. So I don't know why that's funny, but that's what they do. So yeah. I don't know why. I don't know how that's funny. He didn't react to it, so he knew it was coming.
Yep.
Drew Aller is done for the season after suffering injury in Northwestern loss. But, yeah, again, like, I mean, I don't know, man. Why do you think he did that? Waited.
He stopped. I don't know.
But yeah, Brett. You guys put your comments below. We gotta hop off. We don't want to be on here too long, honestly.
Yeah, my eyes are toast.
I would like to keep these around an hour. But
yeah.
Trying to play victim, maybe. I don't know. But all right, guys, thank you for commenting. Please subscribe, support the channel.
Like the video. Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, we lost and it sucks.
Yep. We're in a tough spot now, guys. Prayers up to Drew, and prayers up for better days ahead. But it's going to be, I think, quite a while. I think we'll be praying for a while for that. So I'm going to support the team. Those are Penn State players. They chose to come to Penn State. So I'm going to root for them. But it's going to be tough. It's going to be painful. So
thank you guys for commenting. And again, support the channel, please. Up to 741. We went up 8 subscribers in this one episode. So thank you guys.
Yep.
Thank you. We love you guys. Thank you for supporting us. And we're going to cover this team regardless. I love this team regardless. By the way, I don't mean to show that, but that's my javelin from high school. I had the school record in javelin, so I just took it. I'll tell that story real quick. So when I broke the record in javelin in high school, and we went home, and we were in the equipment room, and I had the javelin. I was about to put it away. I looked at my coach, my throwing coach, and I looked. He went like this. He's like, "Go ahead," and I took it. So, like that's an expensive piece of equipment, but yeah, he's just like, you keep it. It's yours. So, all right, guys. Again, put your comments below. We'll answer them. Thank you for coming on. We will see you guys. I don't know when. Probably have Jared on tomorrow to talk Penn State, but watch his stuff too, guys. He's very knowledgeable. He's going to be covering the Penguins. He covers the Pirates and the Steelers, so keep an eye out for that. But Brett, just stay on here after. All right.
Okay. See you guys.
See you guys.